Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Lulu. Welcome. Today I'm going to continue my reaction series for Game of Thrones, and this is Season 3, episode number 5, and this episode is called Kissed by Fire. What can I say except that I am super excited for this episode. It's actually been a hot minute since I've watched Game of Thrones. I do tend to watch a couple of them and then I have them all ready to go, editing, uploading, and so on and so forth. But it's actually been like a week and a half. No, I think 2 weeks since I last watched Game of Thrones. But don't worry, I'm up to date. I even watch my own reactions so I can stay up to date, so I'm not missing out on anything, and everything is still very, very current in my head, and I am very excited for this one. I'm excited for all of them usually, but specifically I did read one of you guys' comments and you're like, oh, this is my favorite episode. They didn't tell me why, so no spoilers, and that is awesome. However, I'm just excited to see it, and so therefore I'm not going to talk that much more, and we're just going to begin. You might see me brush away my bangs a little bit because they're getting a little bit too long. I can't really see, so you might deal with me fidgeting quite a little bit more. Okay, so real quickly before we begin, I do want to talk to you guys real quick about my little membership. So if you guys are not really interested or you can't really support me in this way, go ahead and skip to the beginning. But if you guys are interested, so my membership is called Lulu's Movie Club, and it provides you with some 3 special perks. You have loyalty badges, you have custom emojis, which shout out to my friend Rafa Sandoval. You are amazing. I am so happy that you have gone into your creative streak right there, and he has made me a bunch of awesome looking emojis that are just fantastic, and they are yours to use if you have this membership. And the best part of all is that you guys get early access to all of my reactions. So if you are very hooked, binging, and you just can't wait for the next one, I definitely recommend you guys to get on this membership because you'll get first dibs on all of my reactions. Enough talking, let's get into this movie. So grab your snacks, your drinks. I don't have anything but water with me today, but we're gonna get through it. I'm very excited for this episode. Let's start.
Lord, cast your light upon us.
Lord of Light, defend us!
Oh, so it is the Lord of Light.
Strike this man down if he is guilty. Give strength to his sword if he is true.
Do they need the red woman or the priestess or some kind of priestess for all of this to work, or are they just followers, worshippers?
The night is dark and full of terror.
He said the same thing she did. I love how we are beginning with this action-packed battle scene. This is awesome. Whoa. Did he have to cut himself for this? No? Ah! What in the world? Yeah. Holy. Oh, he's kind of apprehensive now. Sandor, he doesn't like fire. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, that's cool. Wow, that's so cool. They knocked somebody down back there. Get him up! Oh. I can imagine that Sandor's heart must be beating out of his chest right now. That man don't like fire. Oh! Hold it. Oh. Arya, please get back. Oh. Oh, oh. Wow. He's so savage. Sandor. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, the shield is useless now. Oh. Oh. Arya. Holy smokes! He killed him!
This man, your servant, bring him back from death and darkness. His flame has been extinguished. Restore his
Oh, Arya! Arya! Come! Whoa! Oh.
Looks like the god likes me more than your butcher's
Okay,
boy.
you're such a yeah.
He will.
Yeah. Wait, what?
But not today.
What the? He chopped you like right in the shoulder. You were a goner. How is he alive? What is going on? How is he alive? Whoa. Hold on. We can't go to the north just yet. Did I see that right? I need to go back and watch this because did I see that right? Or did he not only just break his sword but stick it into his shoulder blade down into his neck? Yes, he did. Oh, man. Okay. So I went back and I watched it and it shocks me even more now. Again, he not only broke the sword, a flaming sword, mind you, but he went and he chopped him from the shoulder straight down past his armpit area. Like, just not cutting off the limb, but he went really deep in there. How on earth is this man standing? What is going on? Was it because they were all chanting the Lord of Light and that guy went to him quickly and said, what's his name again? Thoros, I think it was, that he said, please resurrect your son in the Lord of Light, the name. Oh my. That fight scene was beyond amazing. That was really, really good, and it only took 2 soldiers and a bunch of extras and Arya. But here's the thing, this is what I feel about Sandor. See, I know Arya hates him for killing the butcher's boy, and he is guilty of that, but he did help Sansa he even offered Sansa an out. So I'm kind of torn between not liking Sandor Clegane, the Hound. Some of you are surprised that I call him Sandor Clegane. I just don't like to call a guy the Hound. You know, even if it is his house, it's just kind of demeaning. But also, he helped Sansa a couple of times. He also snitched on Sansa. But he did offer Sansa an out, and Sansa didn't take it. And I think she would have been better off than the situation that's going on now with Littlefinger. And now there's a bunch of people mixed in this. Am I forgetting something that Sandor did?
Rel says there are crows patrolling on the wall. Tell me what you know.
There are 4 to a patrol.
They got him snitching.
If I knew where on the wall we were heading, I could tell you.
You'd like to know that. There are 19 castles guarding the wall.
Yeah, but only 3 of them are
How
manned.
many are manned?
Am I right?
3.
Yes! Yay!
You sure of
Only 3. There's not enough men for the Night's Watch. Okay, Castle Black, Eastwatch, and I don't remember.
Castle Black.
Everyone knows Castle
Yes.
Black. Which others?
Eastwatch by the sea.
Oh, Shadow Tower.
And the Shadow Tower.
Damn, he feels really, really rotten.
How many men remain in
You
Castle
can
Black?
see it in
1,000
his
liars.
face.
What happens to your eagle after I kill
Oh.
you? Does he drift away like a kite?
Oh.
He's no crow.
Just because you want him inside, you don't make him.
I'm
Oh!
not afraid of you.
I like you, boy. But if you lie to me, I'll pull your guts out through your throat.
I like this man's eyes. He's very expressive. He could literally speak to you through his eyes. Look at him. I like that.
We'll find out soon enough.
Wow.
I don't need you to protect me.
Of course you do. Who stop rattle shout when he was about to cut your throat? Oh, it seems you owe me a debt.
What?
Give it back.
Take the sword.
What? Come steal it back.
Egret!
What, is she playing games? I think she really does want him.
Egret! 7 hells! Egret!
You still a crow?
What is... This is an
Time to prove
interesting
yourself.
cave. Wait, what is she doing?
You
Egret.
swore some vows. I want you to break them.
She does want it. She's desperate. Well, okay. You can't see this. Oh. Temptations, Jon Snow. Temptations. Oh. Jon is a kiss. And a very interesting one. Our man is finally a man.
That thing you did with your mouth.
I just wanted to kiss you there is all. There's been no one else. Only you.
A maid. You were a maid.
He was a maid. She says he was a maid.
Let's not go back.
What do you guys think? Does she just want to get in his pants, or is she falling in love with him? So I know they're married in real life. Kids and all. Super cute. I like it.
I want my gold.
Says it clearly right there on that note. You'll be repaid in full when the war's over.
Piss on that.
When the war's over.
Try it, Archer. I'll shove those arrows up.
Can't let him go. He's a murderer. He's guilty.
Not in the eyes of God.
You can't.
Enough!
Go in peace, Sandal Clegane. The Lord of Light isn't done with you yet.
Lord Bolton, I give you the Kingslayer.
Oh.
You've lost a hand.
No, my lord. He has it here.
You're so messed up, dude.
Take this away.
Send it to his father.
You'll hold your tongue unless you want to lose it.
Oh, nice. Put him in his place.
Apologies, my lady. You're under my protection now.
Your protection.
Thank you, my lord.
What is your protection? Man, this poor guy is muddy as heck.
Lord Bolton, is there word from the capital?
Stannis Baratheon laid siege to King's Landing, stormed the gates with thousands of men.
Are you gonna tell him?
And your sister.
Didn't win? He's gonna lie to him?
How can I put this? Your sister is alive and well.
Oh.
Your father's forces prevailed. Jaime isn't well. Take him to Kaiban.
Oh, they're separating them. Are they? No.
No. The corruption has spread. I fear it must be cut away. Hello, Maester. What's your chain?
I remember him. This is the guy that they saved.
Experiments.
That the Stark saved. That was on, you know.
I can take away the rotting flesh and try and burn out the corruption with boiling wine.
Boiling wine.
You'll need milk of the poppy.
He won't take it.
Milk of the poppy. There will be pain. I'll scream. Quite a bit of pain. I'll scream loudly.
No, don't give it to him. He don't want it. Don't give it to him. Forget it. I don't know, dude. I think if I were you, I'd just take the milk of the poppy thing. He's getting nervous. Already that hurts. Just tying you down hurts. And he hasn't even begun. Oh, no way. No. No. You're crazy. Nah. Why endure pain when you don't have to?
I wonder if I might ask you for a favor.
Of course, Your Grace.
My father's a practical man. He appreciates facts. You have a good working relationship with the Tyrells. I thought you might look into it before you leave the capital. And your best will prove better than when I asked you to locate Arya Stark.
Oh boy, she's holding on to that for sure. She's like, you better give me some results this time.
I always take figs mid-afternoon. They help move the bowels.
They help move the bowels.
It's the royal wedding. Told you had a hand in planning it?
Naturally.
The word
Expensive?
extravagant has been used.
What good is the word extravagant if it can't be used to describe a royal wedding?
We're at war, Lady Olenna.
Oh,
She doesn't
I
care.
really forgot.
Yes, and maintaining supply
I can't think
lines.
how it slipped my mind. 1,800 mounted lancers, 2,000 in support. Provisions, so this city might survive the winter.
She's providing a lot of food.
You don't have to lecture me about wartime expenses. I'm quite familiar with them.
Is he asking her for money? Is this what this is leading to?
And traditionally paid for by the royal family.
Ooh, there she goes.
Told you were drunk, impertinent, and thoroughly debauched. You can imagine my disappointment at finding nothing but a browbeaten bookkeeper. Where did you go for them? Volantis?
Jesus! Goodness gracious,
I won't
this
have
lady.
it said the House Tyrell refuses to play its part. We'll pay for half the expenses, and the celebrations will go on as planned. Very good, then. That's settled. Good day.
Adios, little Tyrion.
What are you doing?
Just mending Lord Beric's armor.
Why?
I'm going to stay on in Smith for the Brotherhood.
Have you lost your mind?
Oh boy, she's not happy about this.
You don't have to do this.
I want to. They need good men.
Robb needs good men too. And then
What? Serve him? Like, I've served men my entire life. I'm done serving.
Kendry.
These men are brothers. They're a family. I've never had a family.
Well, I think Arya.
I can be your family.
Yeah, I think Arya was as close to your family as.
You'd be my lady.
He doesn't see it the same way. I can understand how he feels.
Willem.
Oh! Oh! What is going on here? A rescue? What are you?
I'm just destroying it.
You just killed a little boy! What in the world came over you, you crazy old fart? What's wrong with you?
Is that all of them? It took 5 of you to murder 2 unarmed squires.
Not murder, Your Grace. Vengeance.
It's murder.
Vengeance. I saw Harry die on the battlefield, and Torrance
Was strangled by the Kingslayer.
But the Kingslayer.
They were boys!
They were exactly, man. Boys. My gosh.
Your mother to look at them. She killed them as much as I.
No, she did not.
My mother had nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
In war, you kill your enemies. Did your father not teach her that, boy?
Leave him.
That was deserved. Maybe you should give him another one.
He wants to give me a scolding before he sets me free.
Sets you free, huh?
Ah, king in the north. What should I call him? The king who lost the north.
Oh, he's not gonna let you talk to him like this.
Cast out to the dungeon. Hang the rest.
Mercy, sire!
whoa.
I didn't kill
Hang
anyone.
the
I
rest.
only watched for the guards.
Hang him last so he can watch the others die.
What?
Please don't
Ah,
make me
that's
do
pretty
it.
good. Hang him last so he can watch the others die.
Word of this can't leave Riverrun. They were Tywin Lannister's nephews. The Lannisters pay their debts. Bury them and remain silent till the war is done.
I'm not fighting for justice if I don't serve justice. He has to die.
The Karstarks are Northmen. They won't forgive the killing of their lord.
Your mother's right.
Now they're dead.
And more boys will keep dying until this war is over. You need Karstark men to end it.
A hostage.
They all agree.
Tell the Karstarks that as long as they remain loyal, you will not be harmed.
I don't know, man. I'm inclined to agree with Robb. Kill him. It doesn't sit well with me. I would execute him.
Blood of the first men flows through my veins as much as yours, boy. We are King Thark and Karstark.
That didn't stop you from betraying me.
Yeah. Exactly.
I wanted to haunt you to the end of your day.
It's not gonna haunt him. He's gonna do what he has to do.
Would you speak a final word?
You are no king of mine.
Huh. Oh! Yep, it did happen. Oh, jeez. He's got some anger in him.
Ill Pain, Cimmerian, the Hound.
It's a lot of names.
What are you going to do with me?
The first light will ride from Riverrun. They'll make a contribution to our cause, and you can go home. Beric admired your father a great deal, you know. He wanted to refuse your ransom altogether.
So why don't you?
We need the gold.
I want to know how that man is alive. Explain.
You're angry with me, and I don't blame you. But letting him go was the right thing.
I thought he killed you.
He did.
But how?
Thoros, how many times have you brought me back?
It's the Lord of Light brings you back. 5, I think. No, this makes 6.
6 times? You've resurrected 6 times? The mountain.
Sure.
So the mountain killed him. A lance through the chest. Arrow in
When the
the
Lannisters
back,
got
axe
me
on the
and
side.
executed me for treason.
Executed for you for treason?
Was it a hanging or a dagger in the eye?
Both. You couldn't decide.
Oh my.
Every time I come back, I'm a bit less.
A bit less how?
Pieces of you get chipped away.
A bit less human?
Could you bring back a man without a head?
Oh. She wants to bring back her father.
I don't think it works that way, child.
He was a good man, Ned Stark.
Yeah, man.
I would never wish my life upon him.
I would.
You're breaking my heart, please.
You're alive.
Holy smokes. I don't even know what to say to that.
Protect me in the darkness. Burn away my sins. Help me serve you.
So many people with the Lord of Light thing.
I have prayed day and night for you to come to me.
Lady.
Stannis. My lady.
The battle.
I know of your troubles, my king. Lady Melisandre has told me everything.
Who is she? Is that his wife?
You mustn't despair. Your claim is true. You will be victorious. And the finest man I've ever known.
Sillies have broken a sacred vow.
He cheated on you. He had an affair.
I've sinned.
No.
I have wronged you. I have shamed you.
You're doing God's work.
Don't understand.
He's trying to come clean. Be quiet, lady. Let him say what he's got to say.
The Red Woman.
She seduced
Lady
me.
Melisandre.
I know, Stannis.
Wait, what?
The Lady Melisandre has told me everything.
Wait, she told you that?
When she told me,
What?
I wept with joy.
What? Okay. What? You were happy your husband had an affair? What is this? What is this? What is this?
Sweet boy.
These are miscarriages?
I thank God.
She keeps
every
them
day for bringing
in this little
Melisandre to us.
formaldehyde bottle, each of them?
She gave you a son.
Oh my god.
Gave you nothing.
That's not true.
Oh my god.
So you've come to see her as well.
Wait, what? Her? He's got a daughter?
There is no need.
What do you mean there is no need? That's his daughter.
Away from such distractions.
She's my daughter.
What the?
I want to see her.
Oh my god, those little boys. I'm so sorry. How do you not recognize your own daughter as his daughter? She's still his daughter. She's got a sweet voice. Oh.
Shireen.
Shireen. Oh, she's got a nice name. Oh. Oh. My.
Mother said you fought in a battle. Did you win?
No.
Did the Onion Knight come back with you?
Brave.
Hang on a second.
He hasn't.
Does her mother not recognize her as his daughter because she has a deformity on her face?
He fought bravely.
He hasn't come to visit me.
He won't be visiting, child.
Why not? He's my friend. He made this for
It
me.
almost looks like they have her hidden
But don't tell
away.
Mother I have it.
Her bedroom is a
It's a
cave
secret.
room.
Sir Davos is a traitor.
No, he's not.
He's rotting in a dungeon cell for his crime.
He's not a traitor. He didn't betray you. Jeez, Stannis, what's wrong with you, man?
Not so hard.
Yeah, for real.
Scrub the skin off.
Brienne?
What are you doing here?
Need a bath.
Yeah, he really, really, really needs a bath.
There's another tub.
This one suits me fine.
He wants to go to her tub.
If my veins pull me out, I don't intend to be the first Lannister to die in a bathtub. No wonder Renly died with you guarding him.
Oh, again? Oh.
That was unworthy.
She's gonna beat you. Naked or not, she's gonna beat you.
She mocked me.
Unapologetic.
You're patronizing her. That's what you're doing.
Let's call a truce.
You need trust to have a truce.
Yeah. Right, exactly.
All despise me. Kingslayer. Man without honor. You heard of wildfire?
Of course.
The Mad King was obsessed with it.
Oh.
Made their skin blackened, blistered, and melted off their bones.
Oh my god.
Anyone who was against him, before long, half the country was against him.
Wow.
So he had his pyromancer place caches of wildfire all over the city. Beneath the Sept of Baelor and the slums of Fleet Bottom, under
Oh, are they still there?
houses, stables, taverns.
Oh.
Even beneath the Red Keep itself.
Yeah, we know about the one under the Red Keep, but...
Day of reckoning came. Robert Baratheon marched from the capital after his victory at the Trident. The whole Lannister army at his back to defend the city against the rebels. I urged him to surrender peacefully. The king didn't listen to me. Didn't listen to Varys, who tried to warn him. But he did listen to Grand Maester Pycelle, Grey Sunken.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
You can trust the Lannisters, he said. We opened the gates and my father sacked the city. He told me to bring him my father's head.
Okay.
Burn them all, he said. Burn them in their homes, burn them in their beds. Tell me if your precious Renly commanded you to kill your own father and stand by while thousands of men, women and children burned alive, would you have done it?
No.
You've kept your oath then?
No. Absolutely not. No. My answer is no.
Killed the pyromancer, and then, when the king turned to flee, I drove my sword into his back. I kept saying, burn them all.
Oh my god.
He meant to burn with the rest of us and rise again, reborn as a dragon, turn his enemies to ash.
Oh my god.
He slit his throat to make sure that didn't happen.
Wow.
That's where Ned Stark found me.
If this is true, why didn't you tell anyone?
Exactly. Why couldn't you just
Why
tell
didn't
them?
you tell Lord Stark?
Stark, honorable Ned Stark, judged me guilty the moment he set eyes on me.
You could have at least tried to defend yourself.
By what right does the wolf judge the lion?
Okay, you need to stop with this whole...
right?
Whoa.
The Kingslayer!
My name's Jaime.
He doesn't want to be called the Kingslayer anymore.
Yes.
That is... Wow. I actually have no words. But now we know... Now I know. Because most of you guys have seen this already. But now I know why he killed the Mad King Aerys. Aerys is his name, right? Yeah. I agree with Jaime. I would have killed the king too. Go ahead, call me a Kingslayer. I would have done the same thing if he had planned to kill the entire city in wildfire. Why? Because he's crazy. If there was no way to just get him and with a group of men figure out how to do this in a different way other than killing him, but it's not like they can imprison him in his own dungeon. They, of course, would have had to have removed him by killing him. And so therefore, when it comes to what Jaime did, there's no way that he was going to give him his father's head. And also, I don't think that there was any way, there was nothing else for him to do. But I do agree with Brienne. She should have told Ned Stark. And even if he did say that he was guilty, at least he would have told his side of the story. And it wouldn't just be that he's a Kingslayer.
So on your night.
Princess,
You'll wake Bert.
Bird.
He's the fat one. He's on guard duty tonight.
Go back to your room. You're not supposed to be here. If your father
He
knew...
said you're a traitor.
So it looks like they have a good friendship, these two.
I don't care. You're my friend. You must get bored down here. I brought you something to read.
Oh.
My lady, I can't read the words.
You can't?
Oh, he can't read.
I'll teach you. I'll come when Bert's on duty and teach you. It's...
Aww.
What will they do? Lock us in cells?
And she'll keep reading to him. Aww.
I wouldn't know where to start.
At the beginning.
At the beginning. It's simple. At the beginning. Oh, the Unsullied. Oh, the last of what we saw of the Unsullied. And Daenerys.
Just once in my life before it's over. I want to know what it's like to serve with pride. To fight for someone I believe in. You believe in her?
Yes, he does.
With all my heart.
Yes, he does.
Yes, Khaleesi, the officers.
Free men now, and free men make their own choices. You selected the leader amongst your ranks. Oh. Remove your helmet. It's kind of skinny to be a leader, but okay. What is your name? Grey Worm. Grey Worm.
All Unsullied boys are given new names when they are cut.
Correct.
Names that remind them what they are. Vermin.
What? That's messed up. You would choose your... Wow. Tell your fellow soldiers to do the same. Throw away your slave name. Choose a name the parents gave you. A name that gives you pride. Grey Worm gives me pride? Are you serious? What is the name he had when he was taken as a slave? The Grey Worm is a name this one had. This is a day Daenerys Stormborn set him free. Oh, wow. He considers the name lucky because that's the name he had when Daenerys set him free. I guess he wants to keep that name. Maybe a lot of soldiers might think that way.
The Targaryen. The last Targaryen.
Still, she'll have to wade through that muck if she wants to rule the Seven Kingdoms.
Well, forgive me, Sir Jorah, for what I'm about to say, but your reputation in Westeros has suffered over the years.
Suffer for a reason.
I don't know if your presence by her side will help our cause when we go home.
Our cause? Forgive me, Sir Barristan, but I was busy defending the Khaleesi against King Robert's assassins while you were still bowing to the man.
Oh, okay.
You only joined us a few days ago. I can't speak to your intentions.
If we are truly her loyal servant, we will do whatever needs to be done.
Yeah.
You're not Lord Commander here. You're just another exile, and I take my orders from the Queen.
I think Sir Barristan has to get used to this entire situation. It's different over there. It's not Westeros.
The Karstarks are gone. Almost half our forces. Tywin Lannister knows what he needs to do to make us unravel.
We could ride north. Take your land back from the Greyjoys. Wait out the winter.
Winter could last 5 years. When I gathered my lords together, we had a purpose, a mission. Now we're like a band of bickering children.
Yes, you are. It's been too long. That's why.
I don't even know where Winterfell is.
We're here.
What is it?
You just realized something.
I can't force them to meet us in the field. And Casterly Rock can't run away. I'm going to take their home away from them. I need men to replace the Karstarks who marched home. There is only one person in this kingdom with that kind of army. The man whose daughter I was supposed to marry, Walder Frey.
He's not gonna do anything for you. Okay. I think you're a little delusional, but okay.
He's such a splendid fighter.
I'll plant the seed as soon as Joffrey and I are married. It should grow quickly.
Joffrey won't let me leave.
Well fought, sir. That was no fight. I don't know you.
Oliver.
If it please you. I should like to see you spar with a proper partner, sir.
Oh, boy. Okay, that went quickly. That was quick. Oh.
Took long enough.
Oh no.
Seems our Knight of Flowers is engaged to be wed.
Oh no. No way.
Who's the lucky girl?
Littlefinger, you snake,
May
you.
not be the grandest jib in the world.
Great.
But she's mine. I have good news. I'll be leaving the city soon.
You still want me to come with you?
It's not a question of what I want. You want to go home, don't you?
Of course, more than anything. But maybe it would be better to wait.
Oh, Sansa.
I've been thinking how dangerous it would be.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I can't tell you how touched I am by your concern for my welfare.
That doesn't. No, he means that in a condescending way. I can't tell you how touched I am for your worrying about my welfare.
I hope you know that I'm your friend, Sansa. Your true friend.
I do, Lord Baelish.
Peter.
Peter.
We'll speak again when I return.
I mean, I want her to leave, and I want her to go back to her family, but I don't know that Littlefinger is the way.
What's she doing here?
Our business concerns her too. Sit. Never mind that now. We have something important to discuss.
Oh. Okay.
Stop that. You're making me uncomfortable.
Your sister has learned that your new friends, the Tyrells, are plotting to marry Sansa Stark to Sir Loras.
Missing some of Loras's favorite bits, but I'm sure they'll make do.
Your jokes are not appreciated.
Yes, they are appreciated.
The Karstarks have marched home. The young wolf has lost half his army. His days are numbered. That makes Sansa Stark the heir to Winterfell, and I am not about to hand her over to the Tyrell. Plots are not public knowledge, and the Tyrells won't carry this one out until after Joffrey's wedding. We need to act first and kill this union in its crib. Find Sansa Stark a different husband.
Littlefinger.
Wonderful.
Yes, it is.
Okay. What's this awkward silence and staring about?
You can't mean it.
I can, and I do.
Tyrion?
His life miserable since the day he took her father's head. Now she's finally free of him and you give her to me? That's cruel.
It is cruel.
She's a child.
She is a
She's
child.
flowered, I assure you. She and I have discussed it at length.
There, you will wed her, bed her, and put a child in her.
What the? Surely you're capable of that?
And it is past time you were wed.
I was wed.
Oh, yeah, he was.
Tyrion will do as he's bid.
You are such a little snake.
As will you.
The both of you.
What do you mean?
You'll marry Sir Loras. Tyrion will secure the north, you will secure the reach.
No, I won't do it.
Yes, you will. Child, you need to marry again and breed.
I am Queen Regent, not some brood
You're my daughter!
Oh.
You will do as I command, and you will marry Loras Tyrell. And put an end to the disgusting rumors about you.
Father, don't do this again, please.
Not another word. You disgraced the Lannister name for far too long.
Holy smokes, this is way too good. Oh my god, and it ended. That was like the best ending ever. Oh my god. Wow. So that was, wow. Okay, unexpected. Seriously though, let me get my serious factoring in on. To marry Sansa to another Lannister, even if it is Tyrion, because for me, of all the Lannisters, Tyrion is the only one who is a kind Lannister. He's just a little wild and a little rambunctious and a little, you know, loose and very, you know. But of all the Lannisters, he's like the least treacherous one. And I kind of like him. I think that he's not such a bad guy. For now. Because this show tends to throw curveballs at you, so you never really know what's going to happen. But anyway, for Sansa to marry Tyrion is not such a bad thing. However, I still would like to see her reunited with her family. I don't quite think that Littlefinger has her best interest in mind, especially because the only reason why they know all this is because Littlefinger had a guy who could get into Loras's pants, and Loras spilled the beans. He said what he shouldn't have. He already knew that he was already being prepped, essentially, not even prepped, but like essentially there would be a moment where he would have to marry Sansa. Sansa has no idea he's not a straight man. So what does Sansa know? Sansa is basically the deer in the headlights. She's just there. She's just occupying space. There's nothing else for her. But I like that little surprise that Tywin gave to Cersei. It serves her right for sitting there with that smirk little smile, that devious little look. She's a little she-devil, I swear. And she protested. She protested, and she says she's not a broodmare, but guess what? That's the way your daddy sees you. And he's the one that you love so much. Keeping with the Lannisters, we have Jaime, who passed out in the tub after explaining to Brienne a little bit of backstory of what happened with Aegon, the Mad King. Is it Aegon? Aerys, the Mad King. And it was honestly a little scary, the fact that these things happen the way that they happen. That man lost his mind and he was willing to kill man, woman, and child, sleeping in their beds. He just wanted to burn them all, and probably burn himself at the end too. Sick and twisted individual. And now I can honestly say that I do not fault Jaime Lannister for having killed the king. Maybe there could have been a better way of going about this, perhaps. And here I'm just creating a hypothetical situation, guys. If perhaps he had reached out to Ned Stark or Robert Baratheon, but the thing is that these people, these Lannisters, their pride is so high up there. So I'm thinking that maybe if he had at least tried to talk to them and told them what he had heard, but either way, who's to say that the two of them, that Ned Stark and Robert Baratheon, would have believed Jaime Lannister in the first place? Probably not. Because he's a member of the King's Guard. Maybe they would have thought that he had something else up his sleeve. There's just too many what ifs there. So I'm pretty sure he just took the only thing that he could possibly think of that would work, which is to kill the king. And therefore, that's why he's known as the Kingslayer. Brienne now knows what's going on here. And it's just, honestly, quite terrifying to know that truth. That man was willing to kill so many innocent people for no reason at all. Terrifying. We also had a little bit of a scene there with Jon Snow. Jon Snow got kissed by fire, like the episode says. And he broke his oath to the Night's Watch. But he doesn't seem so torn up about it. So at first, he was like, no, we shouldn't. But I think that he needed to prove to her that he is not infiltrating. And really, he is infiltrating, of course. But he needed to prove a point. And that was to break one of the vows. Although, I don't think he minded it at all. He was quite happy. The very first scene with Beric Dondarrion against Sandor Clegane. That was awesome. And I know that you guys saw me talk about it already, but that was so phenomenal. What a battle. The fact that his sword went on fire, that was wild. That was absolutely wild. Crazy, though, that he had to cut his hand in order for it to activate, but it was still really a cool scene. And the fact that Sandor took him down, even though he had to get over this fear because everything was in flames. There's this giant fire. There's fire on his sword. His shield caught fire. Everything was on fire. And he still managed to take that guy down. And then the guy got resuscitated. Not resuscitated. He got resurrected. He got resurrected. And apparently this is the 6th time that he has been resurrected by the Lord of Light. I hope to learn a little bit more about this. And now I'm starting to think that it wasn't just a bunch of mumbo jumbo that red woman was going on about. However, she kind of disappeared in the middle of the season, not even at the beginning of the season, and we haven't heard from her since, so we shall see. Also, we learned that Stannis has a wife and a daughter. I do remember there being some kind of conversation about a wife, but we never saw her, so now we know her, and she doesn't seem to be a very good mom in my opinion, because she said that she gave him nothing, and he said that's not true, you gave me a daughter. So it's almost like she's not technically a daughter, or she's less than a daughter because she's deformed in the face, or because she's not a son. She was harboring 3 little formaldehyde jars, 3 miscarriages, all 3 of them were sons. It's kind of ironic. 3 of them. Wow. Lady Olenna, as funny as ever. I swear that lady makes me crack up. Arya feels a little bit heartbroken when it comes to Gendry. It even made me feel a little bit bad when she said, I could have been your family. And he said, no, you would have been my lady, because she's highborn and he's not. So he would have had to address her, as always, as my lady. But come on, through everything that you guys have been together, I'm pretty sure that you guys would have come to... There was a friendship there already. And I'm pretty sure that he wasn't calling her my lady, my lady, my lady. Especially when Arya doesn't care for that. So I kind of feel... I know that he's trying to take a different path, but at the same time, Arya kind of feels betrayed by it. So I understand both of their situations. She wants to hold on to someone else and not just this brotherhood who's supposedly going to take her to Riverrun. We'll see in the next episode. Okay, the Karstark death... that was deserved. I don't care what anyone says, that was deserved. That man killed 2 little boys. I don't care that their last names are Lannisters, or that they're second Lannisters, or third, or fourth, or fifth. That was not right. You do not kill children out of vengeance for something that the Kingslayer did. No. You take it on the Kingslayer later on, but you don't take it on 2 innocent children that were boys. Little boys. What is it with the show killing little boys? Not just the show, but you know, like the story. And then Robb Stark, it looks like he's like a little bit lost, just trying to figure out what is the next step. But now it seems that he's intent on getting to Casterly Rock, but also asking Walder Frey for help. How is that going to happen when you denied to marry his daughter? I hope you can convince him to do otherwise. And then the whole deal with the Unsullied taking on these names, Grey Worm, Torgo Nudo, that's really bad. But the irony here is that this guy says that he finds it as a lucky name because he had that name currently while Daenerys Stormborn freed him from being a slave. That's admirable. That's really nice, and I like that. And he decided to keep that name. So, well, I think it looks like he's deciding to keep that name. And I'm pretty sure that most of the other Unsullied soldiers or leaders are definitely thinking the same thing. We're going to keep our names because we feel lucky and fortunate enough to have been carrying that name while you freed us. No one's ever freed them before. Okay, guys, that's pretty much it for this episode. I've rambled a little bit during this analysis, but I hope you did enjoy this reaction, this episode reaction. This was a really, really good one. I loved it from beginning to end and cannot wait to start the next one. But this is basically where I have to say goodbye, and I hope you guys enjoyed this little episode reaction of mine. If you have any comments, please leave them down in the comment section below. I try to read them all. Just please keep it spoiler free. That's all I ask. And thank you guys all so much for spending a little bit of time with me and listening to me crack bad jokes. Reminder real quick, if you like this video, please go ahead and click the like button. If you want to subscribe, please go ahead and do so and ring the notifications bell. That way you guys get notified on the next reaction. And I will see you guys all next time. Bye.